Yeah, so my name is Will Robbins. I am a Associate Managing Director with Renaissance Bank in our private client area, and I'm in our Ridgeland Township office. I think Renaissance is a special place because it starts at the top for us. Our leadership is second to none. The relationships that we have with our executive leadership is encouraging for someone that's young and in the banking world. I would say that primarily, and I would also say the culture that we have, the way that our bank is growing, the way that we're pushing our brand narrative is something that I think really positions us to be successful in the future. Technology is extremely important for us in what we do, especially people in my demographic, the younger demographic. Technology is a huge part of our decision making and the things that we do and the services that we use, which is one reason that, us as a bank, we invest a lot into our mobile banking and our online banking platforms. Technology exists to make the simple things even more efficient for us. Helps us to do the basic things faster, more automated, whatever it may be. But for the more complex things, you do want to have that, relationship with a banker that can really service your specific needs and have that conversation, answer the complicated questions because of their experience and knowledge of the area. Private banking is a part of our bank as a whole that specifically services our more high-income, affluent clientele that have more complex financial needs and more specific services to what their schedules hold on a daily basis. It's a way for us to target those people and really full picture relationship of how we can service them, what their financial needs are. So my specific expertise is in the private banking area, which is traditionally high income, physician, attorney, CPA, dentist, whatever it may be. My experience has been primarily throughout that years in working with those clients to service their needs, whether they're young physicians, middle-aged, old, whatever stage of their career they're in. It is something that we know and we have the tools to service them across the board, whether it's wealth management, insurance, mortgage, traditional loan deposit relationships, and how we can kind of help them grow. I would say that a good time to seek out a private banker is whenever you do have more complex financial needs, whether that's as simple as a mortgage or traditional loan deposit products compared to your wealth management needs, your insurance needs. Anytime is a good time when you're getting ready to make a move or make a big decision. You really want to have that person that you can bounce ideas off of or say, hey, if we do it this way or do it this way, how we, structure a transaction is important. My advice for someone who wants to start a business would be to do a lot of projections, a lot of different analysis, talk to a banker, look at some different scenarios, how that may play out, short-term, long-term, whatever it may be. You can't do enough planning a lot of time with starting a business. I would say the biggest mistake that we see a lot of times is people using round numbers. And all I mean by that is more short-term thinking. Whether that be, I just need to buy this now and I want to go ahead and do it, versus if I do this and structure it this way, how does that set me up for the next year, for the next 3 years, for the next 5 years? What is the full arc of that business and how they can structure it? I would say that doing more planning on the front end will set them up to be in a better position long term. My best advice would be to really understand the economy, really understand the financial system that we live in and how it works, whether that's monetary policy, Federal Reserve, whatever it may be. Understand how those things interact and work together with the market, because it directly affects our clients. Even as we see them as big numbers on a screen, they are representative of what's going on even in your hometown market. To understand the economy as a whole really will put you in a position to best service your clients' needs. The communities themselves are very unique. They are full of really good people, and the school systems are second to none throughout the state, whether it's our private schools or our public schools. It's a great place for your kids to grow up, great place for your kids to get a good education. There are a lot of good churches in the area. I would say as a whole, it's a very safe place to live. It's the safest place in the state of Mississippi to live. So it's a great place for young families to be and to kind of grow up in. Something interesting about myself is that every year for the past 5 or 6 years, I've gone to Central America and drilled a clean water well. We go through an organization called Living Water International, based out of Texas. We partner with them and have for several years now, and going and drilling these clean water wells, whether it's been in Nicaragua, Honduras, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Guatemala. It's a lot of fun. It's a 1 week trip. It's a good week away to get out of the office, be outside, do some hard manual labor, get dirty, get muddy, and really service those people there, get to know them, get to know their culture.